Hey there, learners. Today we're diving into the world of educational standards with ISO 21001. This isn't about boring textbooks, I promise. ISO 21001 is like a blueprint for making schools, colleges, and universities even more awesome. Imagine a school where everyone is on the same page, from teachers to students to parents. That's the idea behind ISO 21001. It's a set of guidelines for educational organizations to manage their processes and resources more effectively. But why is this important? Well, in a world that's constantly changing, education needs to keep up. ISO 21001 helps institutions adapt, improve, and deliver top-notch learning experiences. So whether you're a student, a teacher, or just someone who cares about education, stick around. We're about to explore how ISO 21001 is shaping the future of learning. And trust me, it's way more exciting than it sounds. Okay, let's break down the goals of ISO 21001. First and foremost, it's all about the learners. The standard aims to enhance the satisfaction of students, parents, and other stakeholders. Think of it as putting learners at the heart of the educational system. Another key objective is to improve the processes and systems within educational organizations. This means streamlining operations, making things more efficient, and creating a more organized learning environment. But it doesn't stop there. ISO 21001 also emphasizes continual improvement. It encourages institutions to constantly evaluate their performance, identify areas for growth, and strive to be the best they can be. In a nutshell, ISO 21001 is about creating a win-win situation for everyone involved in the education process. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty of ISO 21001. The standard is built around a set of core components that form a comprehensive educational management system. Think of these components as the building blocks of a successful educational institution. They cover everything from leadership and planning to resource management and performance evaluation. One crucial component is understanding the needs and expectations of learners and other stakeholders. This involves gathering feedback, analyzing data, and using that information to tailor educational programs and services. Another important aspect is establishing clear processes for teaching and learning. This includes developing effective curricula, implementing innovative teaching methods, and creating a supportive and engaging learning environment. By addressing all these components, ISO 21001 helps educational organizations create a holistic and effective learning ecosystem. So, why should educational institutions care about implementing ISO 21001? Well, the benefits are pretty impressive. Let's start with the big one: improved learner satisfaction. By focusing on the needs of learners, ISO 21001 helps institutions create more engaging, relevant, and effective educational experiences. This leads to happier students, better academic outcomes, and a more positive learning environment. But it's not just about the students. Implementing ISO 21001 also benefits teachers and staff by providing them with a clear framework, better resources, and more opportunities for professional development. And let's not forget about the bigger picture. ISO 21001 helps educational institutions enhance their reputation, attract top talent, and gain a competitive edge in the global education landscape. In short, implementing ISO 21001 is a win-win for everyone involved, leading to a more efficient, effective, and fulfilling educational experience. Section 5. Steps to implement ISO 21001, a roadmap for educational institutions. Okay, so you're convinced that ISO 21001 is a good thing, but how do you actually go about implementing it? Don't worry, it's not as daunting as it sounds. Let's break down the process into manageable steps. The first step is to get everyone on board. This means raising awareness about ISO 21001 within the institution, securing leadership commitment, and building a team of dedicated individuals to champion the implementation process. Next comes the planning phase. This involves conducting a gap analysis to identify areas where the institution needs to improve, setting clear objectives and targets, and developing a comprehensive implementation plan. Once the plan is in place, it's time to put it into action. This involves establishing the necessary processes and systems, providing training and support to staff, and monitoring progress regularly. The final step is to seek certification from an accredited body. This demonstrates to the world that the institution meets the rigorous requirements of ISO 21001 and is committed to providing high-quality education. Section 6, Real-World Success Stories, ISO 21001 in action. Now let's move from theory to practice and look at some real-world examples of institutions that have successfully implemented ISO 21001. Take, for instance, a large university in Europe that was struggling with inconsistent service quality across its various departments. By implementing ISO 21001, they were able to standardize their processes, improve communication, and enhance student satisfaction. Then there's a small language school in Asia that was facing stiff competition from online learning platforms. By adopting ISO 21001, they were able to differentiate themselves through their focus on personalized learning experiences and high-quality teaching. These are just a couple of examples of how ISO 21001 is making a real difference in the lives of learners and educators around the world. Section 7, Overcoming Challenges in ISO 21001 Implementation, Practical Solutions. Implementing ISO 21001 isn't always a walk in the park. Like any major organizational change, it comes with its fair share of challenges. But fear not, most of these challenges have practical solutions. One common hurdle is resistance to change. Some staff members might be hesitant to embrace new ways of working. The key here is to communicate the benefits of ISO 21001 clearly, involve staff in the implementation process, and provide adequate training and support. Another challenge is ensuring ongoing commitment to the standard. Once the initial excitement of implementation fades, it's easy to slip back into old habits. To prevent this, it's essential to establish a culture of continuous improvement, regularly review progress, and celebrate successes along the way. Remember, implementing ISO 21001 is a journey, not a destination. By acknowledging and addressing these challenges head-on, institutions can ensure a smoother and more successful implementation process. Section 8. Future Trends in Educational Management, the evolving role of ISO 21001. As we look toward the future of education, one thing is clear: the only constant is change. The way we learn, teach, and manage education is evolving rapidly, driven by technological advancements, changing learner expectations, and a growing focus on personalized learning. So, where does ISO 21001 fit into this ever-changing landscape? The good news is that the standard is designed to be flexible and adaptable. It provides a solid foundation for educational institutions to navigate future trends and continue to thrive in the years to come. For example, as online and blended learning models become increasingly prevalent, ISO 21001 can help institutions ensure the quality and effectiveness of these new delivery methods. Moreover, with the rise of data analytics in education, ISO 21001 can guide institutions in collecting, analyzing, and using data to improve learning outcomes and personalize the learning experience. Section 9. Conclusion: Embracing ISO 21001 for educational excellence. As we've seen, ISO 21001 is more than just a set of guidelines. It's a roadmap for educational excellence. By embracing the principles of the standard, educational institutions can create more effective, efficient, and learner-centric learning environments. While the journey of implementing ISO 21001 may have its challenges, the benefits far outweigh the costs. From improved learner satisfaction to enhanced organizational efficiency, the impact of this standard is undeniable. So whether you're a student, a teacher, a parent, or simply someone who cares about the future of education, I encourage you to explore ISO 21001 further. Learn about its principles, its benefits, and how it can help shape the future of learning for the better. Remember, education is the key to a brighter future, and ISO 21001 is a powerful tool for unlocking its full potential.